I'm Father Barry Bercier. I'm from the U.S., New England. I've been stationed here at St. Peter in Gallicantu for this past year, although I've been coming here for a long time. I first came here in 1984, the summer before my ordination. The Assumptionists asked me to come here when my superior said, "Would you go to Jerusalem?" I said, "Jerusalem? No, I don't want to go." I had no interest. It was never part of my life plan. The alternative that was offered me at that time was so boring. I said, I'll do anything except to do that. So I came to Jerusalem. But I ended up going, and it changed my life dramatically. It changed my understanding of Christianity. And it did it just before I got ordained. So it's produced kind of an ongoing crisis in my religious life. But yeah, coming here and seeing Israel and seeing learning the story of the Jewish people caused me to look at Christianity from quite a different angle than what I had been used to up until that time. I didn't know who the Jewish people were really very well. I certainly didn't know anything about the Muslim people, so it was confusing. It's hot here, dry. But then at the end of the summer, I had this experience over at the Western Wall, what they used to call the Wailing Wall, that just woke me up to the importance of the story of the Jews for Christianity. And so after that, gradually, I began coming here more often. I would bring students from Assumption College. So I made like 21, 22 different trips here over the course of those years. So I'm hoping that we could maybe do that in the future, have students from what is now Assumption University or other schools in the U.S. who might come here and spend various lengths of time to learn the land, to learn the city, to learn the history, and to learn the theology that's sort of built into the earth here. This time I've been here for a year. I came in the year 2000 and also spent a year studying at what was then called the Ratisbon Institute. It was a pontifical school to instruct Christians in a better understanding of Judaism. It was a very interesting place. It was under the authority of the Pope, and it had rabbis teaching. And so I was here in Israel for a year at that time too. And the other trips were shorter duration. The Assumptionists first came here in the late 1800s. They brought a couple of big ships with 1,000 pilgrims from France, and eventually built a huge hotel on the other side of the city. And then they built St. Peter in Gallicantu, which now is the Assumptionist Center in Israel. And we receive pilgrims every day except Sunday. But the place has tremendous potential. We've got a very large property here with rooms for a lot of people and space for like classrooms. And I didn't mention it before, but I taught at Assumption College for many years, and teaching was really my first vocation. And so when I come here, I think of the possibilities that this place has for students who I would like to see discover the importance of the relationship between Christianity and Judaism that I found a long time ago. It brings a kind of new life to your faith.